My name is Guinevere and I'm a Year 2 Accountancy student with a second major in Sustainability from Nanyang Business School. I'd say my NTU PEAK experience was like being thrown into the deep end, but in a good way. Because it was a completely new environment for me. Coming from accountancy, I've never done anything related to chemical engineering, as well as all the different teammates I had. Compared to our CC modules, I don't think I've ever grouped up with, one of my teammates was from history, so I've never grouped up with someone from history. So I feel like our experiences of encountering a problem was a bit different. For example, I think two of them wanted to meet face-to-face quite a lot of times, and I was quite taken aback by that because in business school, I think we tend to meet more online. But yeah, I think it was a great experience, trying to understand how they wanted to approach problems, as well as how we could go about meeting a middle ground for that. And then for working with a business problem in real life, I think it's a really interesting experience because our mentor told us that the previous solution that the group gave him, they actually implemented it within the industry. So I was quite shocked that our solutions provided could actually be of help to a company. I think one thing I realized about myself is I need to be a bit more assertive because I usually like to take instructions from people rather than give them out. But for this NTU PEAK, I was assigned team lead. So I had to ask my teammates to submit any forms that the teachers wanted from us or anything that the mentor wanted from us. And I also had to collaborate within the mentor as well as my other team members. So I think it was quite an interesting experience as to how I realized that I grew in the sense that I was able to communicate better and be the bridge between my fellow teammates as well as the mentor. And in terms of skills, I think communication is one thing that greatly improved throughout the whole journey of NTU PEAK. Because before that, I think I was quite shy, a bit more shy and reserved. But throughout this experience, I've learned to be able to communicate what I want better, especially to the mentor. I think one way it value add to my job search is in the form of being able to say that I've worked with a real company and provided real business solutions, especially if I would like to go into the consulting industry. I think it's a really good step forward in showing that I'm able to think outside of the box and not within my usual field of studies and provide solutions that are actually feasible and valuable to a company. Yeah, besides that, I think one way it'll be good for internships is that when I say that, oh, I've done NTU PEAK, and they ask me what it's about, and I can say that I stepped out of my comfort zone, it shows that I'm an adaptable student. Dynamic, innovative, as well as eye-opening. So for dynamic, I feel like I covered a lot of different industries during this journey, not just chemical engineering, but as marketing as well, because we had to design a program for investors to visit A*STAR. And I think that it was really interesting to see how the lab works in A*STAR, as well as how we were able to translate that to layman terms so that the investors could understand it. For innovative, I feel like it was quite interesting in the sense that my different teammates were able to come up with different solutions to the same problem and how we were all able to come to a middle ground for these solutions. For eye-opening, I was able to visit Jurong Island, and I think that's not an experience that everyone gets. So I was really grateful for that. But at the same time, I was quite shocked to see that we had these kind of machineries in Singapore.